Recently, following the MC generation, the word Jalpa generation is attracting attention. While the MC generation has passed, the C Alpha generation is taking its place. Generation C is a combination of Generation C and Generation Alpha. Generation C born between the mid-1990s and the early 2000s, and the Generation Alpha born after 2010. The Alpha generation was free in the digital environment and grew up in a nuclear family with 1 to 2 children. Instead of being swayed by brand image or advertising, consumers decide their own value and consume reasonably. For this reason, they boldly consume products that they have set the value they are aiming for and show a tendency to purchase cheap or substantial products in products that do not. As Generation C and Alpha have grown up in an environment familiar with digital devices, they accept the latest technology faster than any other generation. In particular, the Alpha generation is a generation that has experienced the metaverse and AI since childhood, beyond the smartphones. Depending on the degree of handling digital, disposition and values are divided. This is also the reason that distinguish them from the millennials who were born in an analog environment and gradually came into contact with the digital environment. The Alpha generation has a global mindset. It is characterized by having a clear value that they value and making decisions and consumption based on that value. In addition, they are familiar with the economic activities using smart devices such as YouTube, and they are a generation that has quickly established economic concepts. Growing up under the trend of let's give birth to only one child and raise them well, they are breaking the common sense that purchasing power is proportional to age. It was a generation in which all relatives, such as parents and grandparents of both families, such as 8 pocket and 10 pocket, opened their wallets to one child. By their nature, they have high purchasing power regardless of the size of their disposable income. This generation is willing to spend tens of thousands of won to buy a pair of sneakers, products that the older generation hesitates to buy for reasons such as family circumstances that they are responsible for become popular as supply items for them. The satisfaction they get rather than the price becomes the standard of purchase. Even expensive luxury brands are bought without hesitation. This is different from the past when luxury goods are regarded as adult exclusive property. Even luxury goods are interpreted with their own individuality. Price was the key to cost effectiveness, short for price to performance, which indicates how much the performance of product is useful compared to the price paid by consumers. affordability is an abbreviation for price versus performance. However, for the 잘파세대는, cost performance do not presuppose a low price, even at a high price. If I use it well, it completes the cost performance by itself. The purpose of consumption is to satisfy, not show off.